Hello my friends, welcome back to yet another lonely hardcore Minecraft survival. In this episode we're gonna do something truly incredible that has never been done before in the history of Minecraft. That's right, today we're gonna turn this boring, poor, hardcore world into the richest Minecraft world in existence by building a giant cube all around it, and of course it cannot be rich if this giant cube wasn't made with diamond blocks. And I'm not just gonna do an outline. As a matter of fact, I plan to fill in the whole cube with diamond blocks from the bottom all the way to the top. Well, my friends, this is gonna take such a long time, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and start gathering some diamonds. Let's head over to the mines, where we can get our moneymaker, make our way down, the fast way. And I think Y level 55 is probably the best level to collect diamonds. So well my friends, let's start mining. Alright, it's been quite some time, and this is what I got so far. This is quite a lot of diamonds, but nowhere near enough if we want to finish this build. Well, I guess all that I can do is continue mining. Welcome back my friends. So I did some mining, and after what seems to be forever, I finally got a ton of shulker boxes completely full of diamonds. I don't think this is gonna be near enough to complete this giant cube, but as I build the cube, I'm gonna alternate between building and mining to get all of the diamonds necessary to finish it. However, I don't want the cube to be made out of diamonds. What I need is diamond blocks. So all I have to do is get all of the diamonds, get over to our crafting table right here, and craft all these diamonds into blocks of diamonds. Many times. Well, I have quite a lot of work ahead of me, so I see you when I converted all of these shulker boxes into diamond blocks. Oh yes my friends, after a very long time this is what we were left with. Despite literally being 1/9 of what we started with, these shulker boxes are completely full of diamond blocks. So I think it's time to pick them up. Perfect. Let's start planning out this giant cube. Now this is all our hardcore world, and I think it would be truly incredible to have a giant cube going all around it. So I think I'm gonna start in this corner right here, build all the way up with dirt, until we reach a height that is higher than the iron farm. Alright, I think this should be more than enough. So now let's place down a shulker box, get some diamond blocks, and start placing it down. I wanna start by making my way across the world, and I think something like this should do. And yeah, this is looking quite incredible. And remember that this is just the outline. We're gonna fill the whole thing in. Well, now it's time to make this side, and while I'm at it, I might as well bring up this corner. So I'm gonna try to align myself from the bottom. I think right here should be fine, so let's start bringing it up. Alright, there we go. Now let's continue this side. Awesome, I just surpassed the clock tower, but I would like to go a little bit more, so that we can make sure that the whole hardcore world is completely filled in. And now that I look at it, I think this tower is actually taller than our huge diamond cube. So I think we're gonna have to add some more layers once we fill everything in. Well my friends, let's keep going. Alright, and I think this is gonna be far enough, so I'm also gonna connect this corner. I just realized there's a thunderstorm going on. Alright, much better. Alright, the side has been brought up, so now let's keep going towards this direction. Slowly reaching the clock tower, and now almost surpassing it, and we can't even see the other side of the cube, which I think is gonna look really cool. Awesome, and I think somewhere here should be completely fine. Now just gotta connect it to the ground, if I can align myself correctly. Alright, I think this block right here should do. So let's start building up. And just like this, we just reached the top. Perfect. And it's really crazy how this cube doesn't even fit inside my render distance. Awesome, and just like that we can see the other side. So now it's just a matter of connecting it together. Oh yes, and just as night is setting, we reach the other side. I really can't describe how big this thing is. I might have to put my render distance all the way up to 32, and even then I don't think we're gonna be able to see it all. But before worrying about this, we have to connect this side to the ground. Just gotta align myself correctly, and I think now we can start building it up. Alright, we're nearly there. There we go. And I also wanna get rid of this dirt pillar, cause I don't think we're gonna need this anymore. Alright, much better. Now just gotta fill in this gap. And let's take a look at all these sides, to really see how big this whole thing is going to be. Oh yes my friends, and right here in the middle we can see everything. I must admit it's gonna take a lot of diamonds to fill everything in. But this project is never gonna get done, unless you start somewhere. So let me put down all of the remaining diamond blocks, and now starting from this side right here, I wanna start bringing everything up. Alright, and just like that I'm nearly halfway on the first side, and this is so massive. Just for the sake of it I decided to bring it all the way down to the water to really make it feel as if the cube was sunk in the bottom of the earth. Well, I have a lot of work to do, so let's complete this side once and for all. Beautiful, and this is what it looks like when one side is fully done. And it pains me to say that this is all of the diamond blocks that I have left. So to complete the other 3 sides, we're going to need to mine a lot more. So let me get some gunpowder and some sand so that we can craft a bunch of TNT. And I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going with this. So I'll see you when I have a lot of TNT. Welcome back, my friends! After a ton of crafting, we finally have a lot of shulker boxes full of TNT. So let's collect them all, make our way to the mines, where we can grab all of this TNT, make a very long tunnel, place it all down, and blow it all up. I really should watch out. And just to make us see everything a lot better, I decided to craft this potion of night vision, so there we go. Oh yes, beautiful. And although we didn't get much luck with diamonds this time, let's see how many we can find if we keep doing this for a couple of hours. Oh yes, and that's our first bit of diamond. So let's keep going. Oh yes, my friends. And with this massive hole completely blown out, we can already see a ton of diamonds. We have quite a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna try to complete the 3 sides, and I'll see you when it's done. It's so dark in here. Anyways, let's go. Oh yes, and just like that, the second side is done. And the third one as well. Now just missing this back side right here. Well, let's do this. Beautiful, my friends, and just like that, every single side is completely done. Now that everything is correctly encased into diamond like it should be, I wanna find the lowest point of these sections, which I think should be right here at water level, place some diamonds down, and now start filling everything in. Oh yes, my friends! As you can very well see, all of the water has been replaced with diamond blocks. And I also took some time to add a couple extra layers, just to bring this project even more forward. And I have no idea what Bug is doing over here. But let's sit him down right here in the middle of this beautiful diamond ocean, and let's keep bringing everything up. I'm gonna try to bring everything up at the middle of the mountain, so let's start over from this corner, and bring everything up. Yep, this is gonna take quite some time. Oh wow, my friends, this took an incredible amount of time, but I'm so happy that it's done, because it's gonna make the hardcore world look so much better. And as you can see, we practically submerged all of our builds, except the village on the mountain, and of course our nether tree farm, and our bone meal farm. So I think the next step is going to be to fill everything up until we reach the height of the sides, and then we can work on covering the whole clock tower up. Alright, once again, let's pick a corner and start placing blocks down. And I must say that this is getting much easier, now that I don't have to break all of the trees down and get rid of every single block. So I'll see you very soon, my friends. Hello my friends, this is the next day for me, and I'm so tired right now after all of this work. And finally, the only thing missing is this clock tower. I'm gonna try to make my way to the edges of this huge cube, but as you can see, it's so massive. And looking at it from outside, well, it's exactly what you would expect, isn't it? So before increasing my render distance and trying to see this whole thing in all its glory, let's raise everything up so that even this clock tower is completely covered up. Oh my god, my friends, I think we've done it. And finally the last 2 blocks, and we can finally call this build completely done. Now for the moment of truth, let's increase the render distance all the way to 32 chunks, wait for it to load a little bit, and now let's fly around and see if we can take a look at this whole thing in all of its glory. Wow, my eyes hurt just watching all of this diamond. Anyways, let's make an out-of-body experience, zoom out as far as we can, and yes, my friends, I think we can see the whole cube with a render distance of 32. And now that my freaking mod is faster, we can take a good look at this giant cube from every single side. And as you can see, it covers all of our hardcore world. And although it took so many diamonds, a very long time, and a ton of dedication, this build is now completely finished. I'm gonna leave some nice shots of it at the end of the video if you wanna check it out. With shaders, of course. But now that the sun is setting, and the mobs are starting to spawn in, I wanna thank you all so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in our next hardcore episode. Because now that this giant cube is built, I wanna turn this massive witch farm into a giant golden sphere. But we will worry about that next week. For now, I wish you all an incredible day, and a happy April Fools. My name is Lonely, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.